Hello learners! Welcome to MAGKAT-ON Corner. In this video, we will explore the most notable ancient Greek philosophers. But before that, let us know first the etymology of the word philosophy. The word philosophy comes from two Greek words, philos, which means love, and sophia, which means wisdom. The ancient Greeks used this term to refer to a love for wisdom and was soon applied to science or discipline. Ancient Greece was the root of Western philosophy. The thoughts and ideas of philosophers soon gained popularity in many places throughout the world. Among the ancient Greeks, the philosophers became pioneers in various fields of knowledge, such as history, biology, medicine, mathematics, astronomy, and even physics. It was quite common to hear of an ancient philosopher who was considered an expert in various fields of learning. Philosophy, indeed, is the science of all sciences and the mother of all disciplines. Let us now explore the following ancient Greek philosophers. Pythagoras. As a mathematician and scientist, Pythagoras was credited with the formulation of the Pythagorean theorem. He also established a community of learners who were devoted to the study of religion and philosophy. Heraclitus. Heraclitus proposed that everything that exists is based on a higher order or plan, which he called logos. For him, change is a permanent aspect of the human condition, and he was credited with the saying, "No man ever steps on the same river twice." Democritus. Democritus devoted himself to studying the causes of natural phenomena. He was among the first to propose that matter is composed of tiny particles called atoms. Diogenes of Sinope. Diogenes of Sinope was a vocal critic of well-known philosophers such as Plato and Aristotle. His teachings and views influenced the development of several schools of philosophy such as Cynicism and Stoicism. Diogenes of Sinope was also a known advocate of a simple and virtuous life. For him, one should not only talk of virtue, but should show it in words and actions. Epicurus. Epicurus believed that philosophy could enable man to live a life of happiness. His views gave rise to Epicureanism, a school of philosophy which believes that wisdom and simple living will result to life free from fear and pain. Socrates. Socrates was considered as the foremost philosopher of ancient times. He made great contributions to the field of ethics, where he believed that philosophy could enable a man to live a life of virtue. Socrates was credited with formulating the Socratic method, a means of examining a topic by devising a series of questions that let the learner examine and analyze his knowledge and views regarding the topic. Plato. As a student of Socrates, Plato wrote down his teacher's writings and incorporated some of his own ideas into them. His teachings and writings were considered the foundation of Western philosophy. Plato's most significant ideas included his theory of forms, which proposes that everything that exists is based on an idea or template that can only be perceived in the mind. These non-physical ideas are external and unchanging. Aristotle. Aristotle was a prominent student of Plato, but he disagreed with Plato's theory of forms and took a different view in interpreting reality. For him, all ideas and views are based on perception, and our reality is based on what we can sense and perceive. Aristotle was involved in a variety of disciplines such as zoology, psychology, ethics, politics, and physical science. Also, his studies in logic led to the formulation of a formal process of analyzing reasoning, which gave rise to deductive reasoning. Archimedes. Archimedes was considered a leading scientist in ancient times. He was a mathematician, physicist, engineer, inventor, and astronomer. His inquiries into mathematics led to earlier developments which gave rise to modern calculus. Many of the ideas of these ancient Greek philosophers survived through the centuries, and those ideas formed the basis for the development of modern Western philosophy. Once again, the most notable ancient Greek philosophers were Pythagoras, Heraclitus, Democritus, Diogenes of Sinope, Epicurus, Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, and Archimedes. Thank you very much for watching, and please consider subscribing.